Ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country.
We do not ask what you can do for us, but we're seeking to demonstrate what we can do for you and for Britain. ADS is the national trade organisation that advances the interests of aerospace, defence and security in the UK.
In our sectors, the UK is number one in Europe, second only to the US, providing high-value jobs crucial to the economic well-being of the country and the future. These products range from ever-greener aircraft to protection of our armed forces.
More than half the members of ADS are small to medium-sized enterprises. Our industries are present in every region of the UK, providing employment to hundreds of thousands of people. SMEs that find it particularly beneficial to become members of the ADS, where you can network quite freely with both customers and suppliers.
Aerospace makes a very significant contribution to the UK economy. It generates revenues of some £20 billion per year and employs over 100,000 people in the UK. The aerospace industry is really characterised by innovative technology and advanced manufacturing, really providing for the platform for growth in the high-tech manufacturing sector, just the kind of boost that the UK economy requires. The UK is number one in aerospace in Europe, second only to the US globally. To maintain that strong position, the industry needs to work with the strong support of government to provide the pool of skilled and talented people to maintain the future competitiveness of the industry. The aerospace industry stands ready to work closely with government to deliver that in partnership. The UK industry is committed to meeting a predicted threefold rise in passenger demand by 2050, whilst at the same time reducing carbon dioxide back to year 2000 levels.
Our defence industry is a major contributor to the UK economy. We contribute 20 billion per year, 300,000 jobs directly and many more indirectly. We're the largest sector in manufacturing, 10% of total manufacturing, larger than automotive and pharma, and we contribute 5 billion in exports every year. The UK leads the world in defence technology. The UK defence industry is not just about one or two major primes. We have many, many thousands of SMEs. In fact, we have more SMEs than France, Germany, Spain, Italy and Norway combined. Those SMEs, along with the rest of the supply chain, provide the agility and innovation on which UK industry has built its success.
The UK security industry has world-leading capabilities in products, in services, in integration capabilities and technologies. We are the world leader in many of the different segments that are valued by governments, from chemical, biological, nuclear detectors, through to systems integration, through to digital secure radios, through to biometrics. So we have a really integrated world-leading capability that enables governments to deliver their counter-terrorism strategies. The UK security industry has a growing economic contribution to the UK. We currently have around 600,000 people employed in the industry, and we estimate by 2018 we'll have around 4% of global market share. It is estimated that the security industry in the UK has around 5,000 small, medium and large companies involved in delivering security capability, of which many are small companies, and these are very important in terms of innovation and delivery of the technology that's required for governments to further their counter-terrorism strategies. The UK security industry is supporting the government in delivering world-class security strategies.
Well, the UK space industry has been rather a hidden jewel in the crown of the UK economy. It's a very high-tech sector. We turn over something like £7 billion per annum. We support 70,000 jobs. So it's a lot more than people realise, and we have one of the most highly skilled workforces. We're one of the most highly productive industries in the UK, so we've got a great future. Space is often the hidden hand behind lots of kind of everyday things that you don't realise. And I think progressively Earth observation is starting to become a consumer product. You know, people now have Google Earth and they can start to see satellite imagery. But of course there's many commercial applications for weather forecasting, disaster relief, flood monitoring and all this sort of thing. There's just really many applications, and we're really quite dependent on space now. We're very optimistic about the future. There's been growth of 9% per annum for some years, and we see still very strong growth in the future. So we see satellite navigation continuing to grow at least double-digit. Satellite telecommunications, although the most mature market, we see still very strong growth potential for new applications, things like broadband internet to the home, high definition 3D TV. So there's a lot of growth potential still in the telecoms market. We see many consumer applications in the future for the space industry, but a lot of government applications too. So space is increasingly important for the military, and this is navigation, telecommunications and observation, but also in security domain, and we see this as really quite an untapped use of space at the moment. So there's really a great deal of potential for particularly things like border security, maritime security. I think space is absolutely vital.
These remain exciting industries where young, enthusiastic talent is needed, encouraged and embraced.